Hi, my name is Heidi and I live in Finland, Tampere, and I am a crochet maniac. So welcome to follow my first episode in English. I have done 4 episodes in Finnish already, so I'm pretty new at this YouTubing thing. I never ever thought that I could start YouTubing, but it was in the fall when I was watching, for example, Emma from Lululove's UK vlogs and Rosina's zeensandroger vlog, that I was like, could I do that too? And here I am, doing my first episode in English. Because I have also a new motto in my life, or guideline, that is, don't be afraid to fail, be afraid not to try. So here I am trying to do my first episode in English. So let's see how this goes. But maybe I just hop in to the crochet part, because it's the thing that I love and do every day. I have been crocheting for 8 years, over 8 years now, and I think my mania is just getting bigger and expanding. So that's why I think I am also making these vlogs, because this is so huge part of my life that I want to share it to the whole world. Okay, so let's go on with my finished objects. So the first thing that I want to show you is my Christmas tree decorations, which are these cute gift boxes that I made for our tree, and also I made this for our relatives, children's teachers and friends. And the idea came from Eleonora from Coastal Crochet. She had designed 7 festive decorations for Simply Crochet magazine, and I bought this magazine when I visited Skipton, Yarndale, last September. I was very happy to pick up the last magazine from the Skipton bookstore, and I was very happy to meet Eleonora herself at Yarndale. So I just love these little gift boxes, and they have been hanging in our tree this Christmas. The yarn I used is Catania, one of my favorite yarns to crochet with. I really like this, and this booklet is good for because there are many ideas for the next Christmas. And then I noticed beginning of December, Tatiana from Littlefair crochet blog published a pattern called Brioche Heart, which is this one. I made 2 of these, like this, red and green and pink and grey one. When I saw the pattern, I was like, oh my god, so beautiful pattern that I have to try it. It seems quite difficult, but it's not when you follow the pattern precisely. Tatiana has made a very good pattern to follow, and if you do and follow the pattern exactly, you are able to make these beautiful brioche hearts. And I really like this brioche technique. I have tried it once before in socks that I can show you in next episode also. It's a really nice technique. I want to do more of that technique in the future, perhaps already in this year. But if you haven't tried these yet, please do. I highly recommend this pattern. It's very nice and quick. Perhaps you can do this for Valentine's Day, because it's so cute. Yes. And the next one that I want to show you is on me. This is Crochet Your Fade shawl, which is so lovely that if you haven't done it, please do. It's just amazing. The pattern is designed by Julme Conradie. I'm sorry that I don't know how to pronounce her name, but you can find her from Instagram, My Square Hat. Please visit her amazing account and go and see this Crochet Your Fade shawl pattern. It's just amazing. I just love it. This is so huge that I don't know how to show it to you. I have a blog post about this. I will link it to the show notes if you want to have a read, and there's more pictures of this shawl, because I don't know how can you see it from here, but I love this shawl. I made it in 3 weeks. I finished it just before Christmas. I had reserved whole December to do it, but I managed to do it in 3 weeks, and I crocheted it every night for 3 weeks in the evenings after 9 p.m, which usually is my crochet time. I want to tell you something about the yarns that I used. Most of the yarn is local yarn from Finland, Tampere. I bought 6 skeins of yarn, different shades of pink, but I used only 4 of those that I bought. I didn't use these 2, but now I have 2 skeins for perhaps another shawl or mittens or something. But I used these 4 for this shawl, and the 5th one was yarn that I bought from Yarndale. About the Yarndale, please visit my blog. There's a blog post about Yarndale and my trip to there. I met some amazing people there, for example Eleonora. The event was just amazing. It was a life changer for me, I think. I think my crochet mania got way bigger after Yarndale. So head over to my blog. I will add the link to the show notes if you fancy a read. But back to the yarn. So I bought 2 skeins of Beehive yarns from Yarndale, and when I got home I bought these skeins from a local yarn store here in Finland. Oh, sorry, these. And I thought that I make the shawl from these, but then suddenly I realized I have this and they match perfectly to each other. What do you think? So I changed my mind and I added the Beehive yarns to the shawl. And I think it fits perfectly over here. But what do you think? Oh, I just love it. This was a easy and quick make, I think. The pattern was well written and I just can only blame myself for the mistakes that I made. Somehow I managed to make too many stitches to the other side of the shawl. I didn't check the stitch count, but I decided not to frock the shawl, and I just decreased the extra stitches. But I don't think it shows so much in this shawl. But now I know that if the designer has made a stitch count for every row, use it, because it's there for a purpose. And another problem occurred to when I was blocking this shawl. I gave the shawl a path, I mean, and it came out too stretchy. It just like this, and I was like, oh my god, I don't like it to be so stretched. So what I did, I just gave the shawl another bath and laid on the floor, but I didn't pin it this time. I just laid it and even tried to, you know, make it smaller like this, and it shrink just a little bit, but it was enough for me, and I think it's perfect now. So I don't know what to do next with next shawl that I am going to do. It depends perhaps how big the shawl is already after crochet, after it's finished. So how do I use pins every time, or just gave the shawl path and just spread it on the floor and, like, you know, spread it on the floor and leave it there to dry. But I think I just spread it this one too much. But I like it. Or no, love it. So perhaps I will do another one someday, because this is so lovely. And because I was so quick with this shawl, I had some extra time. Because I finished this before Christmas, I had 2 extra weeks to do something else, and I started to do some winter accessories. I have been working on with mittens like this one. I will show you, they are not finished yet. Mittens like this. Some glitter yarn. This is a local yarn called Kaupunkilanka that I bought November from a local fair that we had here in Tampere. I have been making these mittens. Then I made a headband like this one. I have been using half double crochet here, and this is single crochet, and the rib is back post and front post double crochet stitches. And there is one item also, and these are boot, I think they are called boot cuffs in English. So that this is accessory set for the winter time. I like these a lot. I just need to finish them. And I have been also making one for my little girl. It's in this stage, you know, thumbs. So we have a matching mittens and accessories. But I will try to finish this as soon as possible, because I've started a huge project which I'm about to tell you in a bit. But I try to finish these in few days. And yeah. Then I want to show you a few books that I got for Christmas. Some inspiration. The first one is Round and Round the Crochet Hook. This is by Emily Littlefair. You can find her from Instagram, theloopystitch. I have been following Emily for a few years now, I think, and I just love her work. It's so colorful and she has great ideas. And I love these patterns in this book. I have marked few that I want to make. For example, these mandalas. I think these are just so lovely that I have to do these. And for example, this table runner. I think this could be a really nice one to our kitchen table. But I can highly recommend this book. It has very good pictures and written instructions, but also a diagram, if you like more about the diagrams. But I think I will use this book a lot. And the other book is called Corner to Corner Crochet by Jess Coppom. You can find her from Instagram by the name Make and Do Crew. I haven't done C2C crochet yet, but I am planning to, perhaps already in this year. I have just marked few things here. For example, there is this blanket. You can see it from, I think, from this diagram. And this C2C technique is amazing what you can do with it. So I want to try it. For example, this pillow could be a easy and quick make to start with C2C crochet. This book has a good manual, or how do you say it? Manual or guides how to decrease, increase, changing color. And so this is like a handbook for C2C with some inspirational patterns. So I hope that I have time to try this year. And the last thing that I want to mention is that I am taking part to Lucy's from Attic 24 blog blanket crochet along, and this year the pattern is called, or the blanket is called, Sweet Pea Blanket. The call started yesterday and I managed to do yesterday this much of the pattern. Here is 4 stripes already, and Lucy published the first 15 stripes yesterday and I have made 4 of them. I have never done Lucy's blankets before, so this is my first one. I have been following Lucy 8 years now, I think, because her blog was the first blog that I discovered when I started my own blog. So I've been following her all the time and she has been an inspiration to me all this time, and it was amazing to meet her at Yarndale. I have such good memories about my Yarndale visit and the chats with Lucy. So my time in December, in January and in February will be all about this blanket. I hope to finish it in time so that I can use it as soon as possible. And I already love this stitch. It's called trellis. Was it trellis? Trellis stitch. But I love it already. And I ordered the yarns. This is Stylecraft Special DK yarn. I ordered these from the wool warehouse, and the yarn came to me in a week, and I have been just admiring them, all the shades. They are so nice. And this is an acrylic yarn. I haven't done anything about acrylic before, so this is a new experience for me. I mainly crochet from cotton yarn and some these sock yarns, wool yarns, but this is my first experience with acrylic. And yesterday evening when I was crocheting this bit, it was nice to crochet. It felt like dancing. The hook and the yarn went like in a good rhythm, you know, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but I think I will be doing this blanket in a good pace with Lucy, because I want to finish this in February, and I have other plans for the spring then. But I think this is all, folks, for the first episode. I hope you liked it. This was very exciting for me. And please comment, subscribe, thumbs up if you like, and tell me what you think. Should I continue or not? But I think this was fun, and I hope you have a great winter, if you have any winter in where you live. We have a winter here now in Finland. And yeah, take care. See you next time. Bye bye.